I hope everyone had a wonderful Thanksgiving. We do have much to be grateful for. And we are recording. Are we on?
It Facebook is moving a little slow this morning.
Okay, so we'll get on Facebook if we can. So I'm going to move over a bit. Our normal Monday morning host, Karen O'Neill, sadly, on the worst time that could possibly happen, probably, slipped on the ice and she fell and broke her shoulder in two places and dislocated it. And
Oh,
it's really
God.
bad. And it's her right arm too. So she can't do anything on her own. She can't, so she is so grateful for all the love and prayers and healing blessings. She's
Right.
staying with her daughter. So if you're talking, why don't you mute your line if you're we got a few people making some noise here. Please mute your lines if you're
Yeah.
why don't you have everyone mute your lines? Let's see. You got to give me controls, honey.
Okay.
He's got to give me the
Oh
controls.
my.
Yes. So Karen's in her healing mode, and her spirits are great. And aren't we grateful that we have patches, huh? So for those of you that are, yeah, great. Okay, so this morning it's Monday morning, and oh boy. we we have our Monday morning chats. We talk about products. We don't make any claims. We don't heal, cure. If you have a condition of sorts, we recommend you go to your practitioner and get professional advice. But we are here to share stories about symptoms and what's happened. And so I'm going to get the ball rolling because on Thanksgiving, I was standing cooking all day and preparing the house and everything. And at the end, and I didn't wear the right shoes. I last year I did, I forgot. And so I hurt from head to toe at, at the end of the night. And Gregory goes, well, why don't you just put Ice Wave on the bottom of your feet? I went, oh, that's a good idea. Sometimes we forget it's so close, And literally within minutes, it's like it melted away and I woke up the next morning with absolutely no pain whatsoever. So aren't we grateful? Yay. So who else has a product story you want to share this morning?
I'll share. It's Patty.
Yes, Patty. Hi,
Yes.
good morning.
Good morning. I don't look as gorgeous as you do today. I'll get there.
You like my new glasses, everybody?
Yeah. Yes. So I failed walking a dog, and I ended up twisting my knee, and I too put the Ice Wave on I call it the kidney one, which is at the bottom of the feet, the kidney one point at the bottom of the feet, and did the wallpaper treatment with Eon, glutathione, X39, all those good things. And remarkably, my knee still hurts, but nothing compared to what I thought it was going towards. So I just wanted to share that it
Bye. I
was.
love you too. See you later today. Thank you for everything.
Oh, I
I
love you
probably
too.
won't change that because I don't feel good.
Wait a second.
Karen.
Karen, is that you?
That's Karen.
Yes, I'm sorry. I didn't know I wasn't muted. Hi,
Okay.
everybody. I'm sorry.
Well, we're so glad you're here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I thought I'd pop in, but I'm not getting ready to go to the doctor.
Oh, so while we have you, you're going to the doctor this morning?
Yeah, my regular doctor. I can't get into the orthopedic surgeon until Wednesday.
Okay, well, at least you're getting some care today. Keep us posted.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
thank
will.
you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Get
You guys
better.
are all awesome. I'm so sorry. Christina's leaving to take my granddaughter to the doctor. My other doctor's coming to take me to the doctor. And guys, the patches are helping.
Oh, good. Oh, good. All right. Well, you go take care of yourself, sweetie, and I'm glad you're listening in.
Okay, Karen, we send you lots of blessings and healings.
Thank you, Renata. Yes, and there's one, I put a post up in our team Facebook group, because we have this amazing community. And we're here for each other in all kinds of challenging times and celebrating times. And uh, I just, and thank you, Patty, for sharing your story. That was wonderful. Because, I tell people you don't need to like get hurt to get a good testimonial. So, um, please stay safe, everybody. And today is the Ice Wave special. This is amazing, 57% off. Pretty exciting time to stock up. What a wonderful gift to give Ice Wave for Christmas, huh? Getting people out of pain. Love that. Love, love, love that. So, the man who I've learned from when I talk to people, the first thing he asks Dr. Walt is, are you in pain and how's your sleep? Because if we're not sleeping and we're in pain, we can't heal. So, we have wonderful resources to help people. And it was an amazing last few days with those specials. And I think people got some great volume. The more mature your organization, the more fun those promotions are. So the longer you stay in, the more fun it gets. And it's pretty fun. So did everyone have a good week?
Yes.
I saw lots of good things going on. And Judy, I don't know if Judy's with us this morning. Judy is inching up, not inching. She is like a hair away from being a presidential.
Wow.
Literally.
Yay.
I mean, her volume got over 99,000. You need 100,000. It's like, oh my gosh, so she'll probably get it this week, which is very exciting. So we love rank promotions. We love celebrating people. We love our community. We love being there for each other. So that's wonderful. So who's got the next story? What do you got this morning?
Well, it's Helen.
I can actually talk about the effectiveness of the Ice Wave and the X39 on broken bones.
Oh, tell us.
Well, in February is when I fell and had a 6 millimeter crack in my humerus, and I now have a plate and 8 screws and 2 brackets in this holding everything together. So I know what Karen's going through right now.
I bet you do.
And what got me through a lot of first of all, in the emergency room, I sat for 5 hours because there was, no blood, no protruding bones, and I was still breathing. So I was kind of at the bottom of the triage list. I had 3 Ice Wave patches on, but I used no medication to manage the pain, and it managed it quite well. So that's one thing. And then during the recovery, I used the Ice Wave and all the other patches to help my body recover. And make a long story short, physical therapy was a lot easier when I went with the Ice Wave on before I took physical therapy. And when I had my second and final post-surgery meeting with my surgeon, he said, I don't know what you're doing, but keep doing it. And he signed off. And he did that when he asked me if I could put my hand behind my back, and I showed him, sure can. Can you raise it above your head? Sure can. And he said, signed off on me. And that was just in 2 months after the surgery. So the patches, especially the Ice Wave and the X39, I think were instrumental in my recovery.
Beautiful.
And so I know I'm pretty sure I know exactly what Karen is going through right now.
Oh my gosh. So you must have been a plant this morning as a gift to Karen. We're so grateful for your story, Kyra. Thank you. Thank you. And anyone that's going through a healing journey, it happens faster. And it's quite amazing. I don't know if one of everyone knows, I don't know if everyone knows, I don't know if he's on the phone this morning, Sat Sunder, but Wasat Center and I have been connected for many years, and he read the testimonial page. And I don't know if you guys have ever done that. And there's like 9 pages of testimonials. And he read that and he said, I'm in, and it's like the stories are amazing. And doctors, they say exactly what they said to you. I don't know what you're doing, but keep doing it because it accelerates the journey beautifully. Okay, who's next? What other wonderful stories do it? That was a wonderful story for Karen. I'm so grateful that you shared this morning, Kyra. Okay, who's next? We got an intimate group this morning.
This is Renate.
Oops.
Hello, Renata.
Hello, Robin. I was in Eugene, and my youngest daughter, she was complaining about a pain in her female area, and she was saying my whole body hurts, and by the way, it wasn't Corona. And so I said to her, let me put some patches on you. And, with family members, it's always a very tricky situation. And so I did before, and she said, yeah, okay. Apparently the pain was strong enough. So I put the ice wave under her feet, and I could see that she was stressed out. I put an Aeon on and an SB6. And after about 15 minutes, I said to her, so how are you feeling? And she said, oh, I forgot. I feel good. I have no pain anymore.
Love it. Love it.
Yeah.
And so you now have a believer of your daughter, which is huge. The family ones are amazing. Renata, would you share? I remember when you went to visit your daughter in Eugene before, and you weren't active with LifeWave at the time, and your whole body hurt, and we arranged to get you some ice wave from Lori Goodman. Can you share what happened then?
Well, I mean, I don't know exactly what happened with the ice wave. I remember that I got the ice wave, but normally I have tremendous pain in my hips and in my right knee. And when I met you, it was at this workshop where I could barely walk. My left hip was hurting so much. And you said, let me put a patch on. And I said, what is in it? And well, the rest is history. You put the patch on, and within 5 minutes, I was the first time in 6 years without pain. And it was an X39. So normally, when I go up to Eugene, I'm in tremendous pain because it is damp, it is cold, and I think the dampness is really what gets me. And so I, since I'm on the patches, I can go up there. I have never a problem. I never heard. I mean, it was so bad before that I had my children pull me from the chair because I could not put any pressure on my hips or on my knee.
Oh my goodness.
And now I jump up and play with the kids. I don't jump so easy from the floor anymore, but that has to do with my age, not so much with my hip. So it is really amazing. And
Thank
I'm
you.
so grateful.
Well,
Yeah.
we're so glad to have you back. We've missed you, and we're so glad you're feeling good. And isn't it wonderful? So, so Kyra says, does anyone have any information about the traveling team that demonstrates the AccuLife patches to those in the horse community. A new member is asking to speak with someone who has experience with patching horses. Does anyone on this group have any experience? I know Tim's going to get it, but it's not quite there yet, right?
Right.
Yeah,
Not
we need some horse people. Anyone in our group doing horse patching yet? Well, right now, I think what we're doing is we're sharing the Horses Don't Lie video.
He's already seen that. They've
And
watched
it's
that.
okay. And I don't know about the traveling team.
It's
I don't
in the
know.
brochure. It's in the brochure that is in the resource section under marketing
Okay.
tools. And
Okay.
it looks brand spanking new, and it includes information about some of the rodeo people that have successfully been using the patches. And
Great.
I've sent him that link, but he would like to, he really wants to talk with somebody, and I didn't know to whom I should refer him.
Okay. Well,
So-
we'll have to find someone, won't we?
That's
What
why
I-
we're
what I
starting
would-
here.
What I would do if I were you, Kara, I would put a post in the Facebook group
Okay,
and ask, because we have an amazing community that is really willing to help. Like
Okay.
one of our people said, is there anyone in LA? And several people pitched in and said, I can help. So we have this beautiful community. There's lots of resources, and thank you for sharing about that. I don't know how many of you have been to the back office in the resource section and looked at what's there.
It's
There's a
amazing.
lot. There's a lot there, and a lot that people don't know exists. So be a happy clicker, okay? Who's next? We got time for a few more.
Robin,
Yes.
Robin, this is Harris Freed.
Hi, Harris. Good morning.
Good morning. I just wanted to respond in relation to the woman just asked about the horses. About when I first started, a friend of mine worked at a horse farm, and I sent the AccuLife video, the Horses Don't Lie video. And then I got connected with another distributor by the name of Dee Wesley. She's not in our line, but she was, I think either you or Zena got me connected with her. And I spoke to her on the phone for about an hour. I mean, she was very helpful and very receptive. And even though she's not in our group, she's a LifeWave member and shared. So there is a person, who's not in our group who is very receptive to talk to people about it. So
Great.
if her name is Dee Wesley, Wesley, and she's on Facebook, and you can, like, what she asked me to do is friend her. And, so if you send a friend request to her, saying that you're in LifeWave, you're a LifeWave distributor, she might, be able to help, that person who just asked.
Great.
So
Thank you, Harris.
Dee Wesley, Wesley is the first name.
okay, I
Beautiful.
missed the first name. I have the last name.
Dee.
Oh, D-E-E. Got it.
Yes,
EE.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
you're
Dee
welcome.
Wesley. Well, oh my gosh, it's 9:20 already. So our chats are 20 minutes, so we'll close up for today. I do want to remind everyone about our call this evening. We're going to be talking about developing relationships, reaching out during the holiday season, the InTouch app. Gregory's gonna do a little piece on, how amazing the app is. Incredible, you guys. We're marketing to some friends of ours that were leaders in another company, and it's really fun to see them when they're watching their videos. I love getting those emails. It's great. So that's tonight. People are having some great time sending out those cards. Is Carnosine the exercise patch? That's from Wendy. It's actually the energy enhancer. And we've got someone who, she tried X39 for a few months, didn't notice it. She's extremely fit. and takes incredible care of herself, works out all the time, and said, "You're going to notice this when you work out." So I sent her some energy patches, and she called the next day after a workout, and she said she normally does so many push-ups, and she does her trainer made her push-ups even harder. He added some double straps on her to make it even harder. And she could normally do like 40 or 50 regular push-ups, but she could do 10 of these kind, and she did 15 easily. So she's going, this stuff is working. Energy
en-
enhancer.
But is energy the one that helps you recoup? I don't need to work out harder. I need to feel better when I get done.
Well,
That's
the
what
energy enhancer
David
will,
said.
yeah, it will help with your recovery,
Okay.
lessen your, and so will X39, both of those.
Okay.
X39 is
Awesome.
proven to enhance athletic performance and reduce recovery. Good.
That's what I need.
So, and then tomorrow night is Dr. Walt Young, the acupuncture physician that I quoted a few minutes before. So we have a wonderful week ahead, and tomorrow's December. Hard to believe, isn't it? So I want to thank everyone for being here this morning. We'll stop our recording and stop the recording.